my hair air dry and I had to go to the store. So it is what it is. Like, I was laying on my sofa this morning and I think I started to get a little anxious. I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I'm not really doing nothing. I've been doing a lot of sleeping lately and just resting my mind. And, when you got plans to do stuff, or when there's a lot of things that you want to do or things that you're trying to accomplish, sleep is not your best friend as we think. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, God, I'm really not feeling like I don't know, I feel like I'm not moving forward like I need to be. I know it's a lot that need to be done, but I'm just so at peace because I realize how I have rested more this year than I have ever rested in my entire life. I have gotten more sleep, more just time to relax, more time to spend with my family, more time to just do the things that I want to do this year than I've ever done in my entire life. I've had so much more clarity. I've made better decisions. I have been just in a better place mentally, physically, emotionally, just all around. I don't know, it's just like it's a good feeling to be in this place, but it's crazy because I've accomplished more this year than I've accomplished in my entire life. Not running crazy, not being so busy, not doing so much. I have not done the most this year, but I have accomplished the most this year. It's crazy because it's just like getting rest, or you wouldn't even put or associate getting rest and accomplishing things together. But I promise you, like, this year, like, I've made some forward motion like never before this year. And I owe it all to God because in the Bible it shows you how rest was very important and how God rested at the end of the things that he had done. I've experienced so much clarity. I've experienced just so much in this year, and it wasn't because I was getting things done. It wasn't because I was working so much. It wasn't because I was doing so much. It was because I was fully surrendered to God, and I was resting in knowing that he would provide for me, knowing that I could trust him, I could trust his decisions, I can trust his time, and I can just trust him. I've never been so trusting in my life, I promise you. Like, I always felt like if it got done or if it had to be done, it had to be done by me, and I needed to get up and do it. And it was just so chaotic. But I promise you right now, I am experiencing a peace that surpasses all understanding. And my life ain't perfect. It's chaos around me. It's a lot going on. I could be in the middle of the storm right now, but I am experiencing so much peace in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of it all. It's like the peace is inside of me. It's not around me. It's inside of me. Being more present, being able to enjoy where you are, being able to see the goodness and being thankful with what you have, where you are, what you're experiencing. Real experiences when you are actually present. Real experiences when you actually are paying attention to what's in front of you. Like, being thankful now, because I focus so much on getting to the goal or getting to the place where I wanted to be, but it's like I avoided what was going on at the moment. And like now it's just like I sat back and I just began to be so thankful for many things that God has done in my life in just so little time. It's just amazing because it's like I overlooked those things so much because I was just so focused on getting there, and I was literally avoiding the whole journey, and you miss out on a lot. So be more present, slow down, get some rest, submit your plans to God. That doesn't mean stop working, but it means to submit what you already have, or submit to God what you can't get done, and allow him to give you direction, allow him to show you what to do, allow him to give you, allow him to step in. That's all it is. Just allow him to step in, allow him to show you something different. Because like I'm telling y'all, like, I'm so amazed at how much I have accomplished this year And I have rested so much this year. Those two things don't even make sense in a normal. To rest so much. I've rested more this year than I have in my entire life, but I've gotten so much more accomplished this year than I have in my entire life. Like, just sit on that. Just think about that and just know that that's nobody but God. You gotta experience it for yourself. Like, I can tell you all day how good I feel on the inside. I can tell you all day how much clarity he brings me, how much wisdom, how it just flows, and how he just talks to me, and how much he loves me, and how much he cares about me, and how much he just listens to me, and all that good stuff. But being able to feel that and go through that process or go through that actual feeling is so much better than just hearing it. So you gotta get it for yourself. Ain't nothing like having it for yourself. Nothing. And I promise you, as I always say, you will not be disappointed. It's a beautiful thing. In this place, it's just like I think so much more clearer. I have so much more clarity. I trust God so much more. I have so much more peace, even in the middle of the storm. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And that's a good feeling. I'm not who I used to be. I'm so far from that. I'm so beyond that. And that's what it's such a good feeling, because I don't think like I used to. I don't talk like I used to. I might be a fool or act a fool like I used to, because yes, I'm just goofy. It is what it is. But I'm just in such a better space now, and I owe it all to God. It's not because I cut nobody off. It's not because somebody this and that because of a person. It was all because I chose to surrender to God. All because I chose to allow God to head my life. I chose to build a relationship with God. I chose something different. I chose to let go and let God do what he needed to do in my life. So it's not because of people was in my way or people doing this and that. No, it was me. I had to work on me. I had to work on what I needed to work on. I had to do the inner work on myself. And I promise you, when you do the work on yourself, you no longer point the finger at people. You point within, and you work on what's going on within you. So allow God to cultivate your life. Allow God to cultivate your heart. Allow God to give you that peace that he offers. Allow him to give you the understanding, the wisdom, whatever it is he has to offer you. Receive it. Put yourself in a position to receive it. I promise you, like, I ain't never felt like this before. Never had this feeling. Never really recognized it, because I began to be more present. I began to acknowledge the blessings that he's already bestowed upon my life. I began to see more because he opened my eyes to see it. I am in a better state, in a better place, because I surrendered to God and I allowed him to lead my life. That is what it is. It's all about allowing him to lead you, allowing him to come in and surrendering yourself to him. It's all about surrender, I promise you. Resting in his presence, resting in his word, just resting with him, doing life with him, following him, allowing him to lead me, allowing him to guide me, allowing him to give me understanding, allowing him in every situation of my life. Like, it's different over here. Like, I never expected all this. I never expected him to give me so much. I never expected. It's like he's giving me more than I expected on every level. Like, questions that I used to worry in my mind with, things that I used to allow myself to be so anxious about, and things that I allowed myself to overthink about, I release them to him, and eventually he answers me. He give me a scripture, he give me a word, he give me something, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm on that. It feels good, I'm telling you. Like, when you get to that place where you could trust someone so much that you believe everything and you know that he gonna always work it out for your good, that's a whole different level. That's like, if you can't trust nobody, I'm telling you, God is the one you need to put your trust in. I'm trusting in him. And it don't get no better than that.